Alright, we in now.
In too deep.
In too deep.
This record right here.
That's trouble time right there.
This record right here was made in the hotel that I was staying in when I was going through a lot of issues, That's why it's in too deep, you know what I'm saying? But, you can relate to it, you know what I'm saying? It's
No, I got you though.
I couldn't find the what you call it. The word of. Are we still on camera?
Yep.
You ain't found it?
But it was a I think we can laugh about it now because it was so dark. Like, it was so dark then. It was dark for me too. I think that's why we were still, cohesive unit, because we was going through tough times together. And I know, looking back on it now, it's like, damn, because I be looking at your situation, I'm like, man, there's no way I was gonna make it through that. You know what I'm saying? And you heard all my issues too. You know what I'm saying, that I had going on at the time, and not having enough, and the issues that causes. Financial hardship is real, y'all. I understand that. Everybody does. That shit is not fun. And it puts a stress on your marriage, your relationships, your family, on everybody. Which is another reason why we got to work together. Because that unity ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing people try to clown like certain people, but their families stick together. You be seeing them rolling together and whatever else it may be, but I don't see no homeless, Spanish people on the road, for the most part. I don't really be seeing no homeless Asians or Indians, Why is it that we're not trying to stick together when, these hard times come about? That's a perfect opportunity. We just trying to judge somebody. Be like, oh, well, your life looks worse than mine right now, I feel better. Really? We know we all done did it before, but it's a lame way of living. And so, but I mean, we got a lot of issues going on with, my life is looking up right now. And I'm so blessed for that, because I remember putting $3 in the tank. It was like a year and a half ago, really. And so you think that now I take for granted that I got $20 to put in there? I sure don't. But the struggle is real. In too deep is something that everybody can relate to. We've all been there. We are there. We could go back there tomorrow if you're not there right now. The way life works, you could just wake up and now you back. It starts in the mind anyway. So who ain't been depressed? You can be in too deep and your surroundings around you are fine. But it's all so physical for the majority of us. Not having enough to eat, stressing about how to get to work, eat.
Let me talk about that right there, man. When you in deep, but you can rely on somebody. I don't care how independent you is. I don't care how independent you is. I'm a very independent person, but that don't mean I don't need someone that I can lean on when I'm hurting, when I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? And this was right around the time, you know what I'm saying, where we was building that foundation to that brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, to that concrete, you know what I'm saying, solid brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing tear that. And when you going through things, that's when you find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have it.
Real.
I ain't have it. I ain't even ask him. I told him about the situation. Don't worry about it. I got you, little bro. Don't even worry about it. How many people gonna really do that? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
And not try to make you feel guilty about it, or because I know you've mentioned that before too. If you're gonna give, really give to somebody. Don't be giving and then, oh well, now I got something to hold over somebody's head, or it says in the Bible, give and don't even try to expect back. You know what I'm saying? If somebody gives you their word that they're gonna do whatever, then that's cool. But you should be giving because it feels good, because that's what you want to do, not just because you see somebody down and again, oh well, now this is a reason to hold you down or a reason to kick you while you're down. This is what we do as people. We've all done it, because hurt people hurt people. We've heard the phrase. It sounds cliche or whatever you want to say, but it's very honest. It's truthful. Um,
Think about being able to do something, or somebody did something for you, and in your mind you can be like, I don't owe them nothing in return. Not saying that you don't owe them nothing in return, but that's because that's how they feel. They did it out of love. You do something out of love, you don't even expect nothing out of return. I did that because I wanted to. I wanted to do it, so I'm not looking for something in return. Just think about when you can really genuinely give or receive from somebody and can really just be like, I don't owe them nothing in return because I give them everything every day with just a simple friendship, a phone call to see how you doing, conversate, you know what I'm saying? Not just when I need something, when I don't need nothing. I'm bored, I ain't got nothing to talk about. You good? Alright, cool. It's real. In too deep is real. No matter what, I don't care how deep you is. It could be ankle deep, knee deep, waist deep, head over heels. Deep is deep, but when you need somebody, you can find somebody who can, you know what I'm saying, hold you down on the real level, on the genuine level. Hold on to that right there. Make something out of that.
and there's always a way out too. Like you're never so deep that you can't get out. There's always a way if you truly, honestly believe that. Even if you don't believe it, there's still a way out for you because somebody else sees you. Somebody else knows that you're in too deep. Maybe you feel like you're by yourself, but a lot of times if you talk to people, really talk to people about not the surface stuff, but the real stuff, you'll find out somebody is feeling exactly like you are right now. Exactly like you are. And y'all will click, and that unity will bring y'all both out of it. You just gotta, you know, open your heart. Try to really believe it. But it does exist. Everybody, there's a person out there that's just like you. There's even a person out there that's meant for you. Like, there's multiple people out there actually that are meant for you. You know, soulmate transcends just the wife and husband scenario. Your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. These people can be soulmates too. One of your friends from fourth or fifth grade, you know, whoever. Somebody random on the street that you meet that you've never met before, and y'all just click, and now y'all been friends for 20, 30 years. It happens all around you. There's special people that are put in places to help when you're in your lowest points. And you got to look around, and you got to be open to that, and you got to let them in if they really trying to help you. Because your soul can feel it. If it's real, you know you're going to feel it. But if it's fake, you're going to let it in and pretend like you didn't know. Because we all know. Majority of the time. There's some good actors out there, but the soul feels what it feels like. And you know when you hanging around somebody that you don't really mesh with, or that you shouldn't really be meshing with anyway. But just remember, you can always get out when you feel like you're in too deep.
Always. Umoja.